Wait, I think we're live. Wasn't giving me the ability to hit the live button there for a minute for some reason, but we're here now, and we're playing Pokemon Scarlet and or Violet, depending on which version you're playing. I might start setting it so that it just automatically starts the stream when I hit the start stream button. On OBS, that is. Because it is, like, kind of inconsistent. I'm not gonna lie, I lost like an extra minute there. But I am just out here in the field looking for blue Gliscors. And it doesn't seem like we have. Well, I thought that I keep seeing the nose passes, and I think that's a blue Gliscor, but it is not one. Did I say Gliscor? I meant Gligar. These are Gligars. Well, I guess we'll just be here looking for blue ones until somebody comes in, and then we can start up Incineroar raids. Oh, I also wanted to see about redirecting to... Maybe I'll do that in a sec. Once I check to see if any of these Gliscors are Gligars. Oh my goodness. I'll check to see if any of these Gligars are blue. Doesn't seem like it. Hey, don't you dare. I'll make you disappear for forever. It was gonna hit me, I had to do it. How do I redirect? Because I want to redirect to today's... Here, redirect. Huh? Okay, I don't know how redirect works still. That's fine, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and... I actually open up Studio and I'll make today's episode public, because I was gonna redirect to it, but... Doesn't seem like you can redirect to things that have already been uploaded. So let's just make this one public. And Team 36 is now up, so I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the stream at least. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Will I find a blue one now that I have the stream on and I can get streamer lock activated? I hope so. I guess nobody wouldn't hope so, but... Ugh, these blasted nose passes. I'm gonna sacrifice this Ghastly just to maybe increase my odds. See, any blues? Any blues? Give me the blues. Wait, let me check my audio settings just in case. I actually haven't done that in a long time, but it hasn't been messing up for videos. Blasted Gligar. Ah, okay. Discord or OBS like changed their audio layout to some extent. I think it's mostly just visually they changed it, but I'm not actually sure if they changed anything else. That was not there before. At least I don't like to think it was. Nose pass again. Come on, give me something good. I think we're actually gonna have Gligar / Gliscor in tomorrow's next team. So tomorrow we're doing Overquill Poison. What time is it right now? Okay, I have like an hour and 10 minutes until my day flips over. I mean, we probably won't hit that until we start doing Incineroar raids, but it is possible at this rate. Alright, no blues. I really hate to be wandering around here for an hour, but I really don't want to try and attempt Incineroar raids with just one person. I should probably check how many Dark Tera shards I have, though. Probably not many. Because I think we only ended up being Incineroar like twice last time. And Dark is like a good Tera type. think tomorrow we have Pony to Calm Day in Pokemon Go. I'm kind of excited for that because Galarian Galarian Rapidash is at least kind of good in PvP. And it's nice to have another like good move on it with it being Wild Charge, since it already had like Mega Horn, Body Slam, Lay Rough, which are all like decent moves, but the Wild Charge is good type coverage. Let's hit like the flying types and stuff. I think it also got a. Did it have a fighting type move? Cantonian Rapidash, not so much. Cantonian Rapidash is probably gonna stay a pretty mid Pokemon, but it'll be nice to have some extra blue ones. Actually, purple. The Rapidashes are purple, the Ponytas are blue. I mean, just gonna report this. Got a text message asking me who's I'm gonna vote for in November. And I'm a fence sitter. So I'm gonna sit on that fence. Even though I'm actually not sitting on I'm sitting on the fence on my YouTube channel, even though I'm very much not sitting on the fence in my personal life. But, you know, you never know who's listening. But that's politics. Kind of a niche reference, but that's... Whenever I say that's politics, which I think I've maybe done once or twice on the channel before, I'm referencing the Baron Snowden, who's like, if there's a problem, a skeleton will tell a fish person about it, and then something will get done, and that's politics. Alright, give me a blue one off rip. Right here, right now. Give me the blue. Show me where our blue is. Oh no, what am I... Oh, it's Pokemon Go telling me that I have a gift. I've been playing with sound on my phone lately, because I've been playing Zenless. With sound. So for the first time in like the 5 years I've had my phone, I've had the ringer turned on. And I want to figure out how to change the sound on it, but I also don't know what sound I could change it to make it less annoying. I also don't want to like put it on vibrate or anything. Ah, darn you, nose pass. Alright, there's no blue ones. Is it really blue or is it more of a purple, actually? Now that I think about it. Because normal Gligar is pink. I feel like there's no disputing that fact. But is shiny Gligar more of a blue or more of a purple? I would be willing to say blue. But I understand the purple people. Just checking something. Show me the blue. Oh, also Baltimore is tomorrow. I'm excited to see what comes out of that. First actual Regulation H regional, which I wish I was going to, but fortunately I was not able to attend it. Because I have personal things that I need to be working on. And this is kind of keeping me from doing that, but I also need to stream consistently, or else I'm just going to be here for a very long time. But if anybody wants to start doing Incineroar raids whenever they jump in, then by all means. But until somebody comes in and says that they want to beat Incineroar, I'm just gonna keep farming these Gligars until one of them is blue. I'm pretty sure I knocked out enough. I didn't actually count how many I knocked out, but there was like the little thing that tells you whenever you've KO'd like 53 to 50. Oh. Wait, actually, maybe I need to KO like 5 more. Because that was the little thing that's like, there's not many left from the original Outbreak. I am more than okay with pushing these things to extinction. That's probably good. Okay, I don't know what the difference between shiny hunting at like 50% was, shiny hunting at 60 is, but now we're probably at max chance. One of these random like tandem houses in the background is actually shiny. Do the pixel measurements. Get the what? Oh, I thought that Volby was green there for a second, and I was like, there's no scenario where that makes sense. Yeah, and whenever we have, if anybody just wants me to swap over to Incineroar, just give a shout. And we'll do it. Oh, hi, Hartford Riviera. How you doing? Can you do me a favor and do a Palafin raid, please? Also, I love your content. I mean, I don't know if we can find a specific Palafin raid, but it is what a viewer has suggested, so we will start working on that. Let's see here. See if we can find us a Palafin. I mean, the odds aren't super low for us getting at least one raid being a Palafin, but might take a while. Imagine if it was that first one, though. I'll go crazy. I mean, if you have if you find a Palafin raid in your game and would like to post the code, then we could work twice as fast. Ooh, electric giraffe. What is your favorite shiny Pokemon you don't have? My favorite shiny that I don't have would probably be Aegislash, because there hasn't been a game yet where it's super easy to shiny hunt Aegislash. That's kind of why I'm hoping Legends ZA shiny hunting is going to be good, because I would really like to have a shiny Aegislash in that game. And it is 1000% going to be in that game. Oh, I thought there was one over here somewhere, but I guess not. Let's go. Oops, sorry, dearling. Let's go check this one over here first. I'm gonna go check that fairy one. That's a Hypno. At least I'm getting some league points. Is it on top of this mountain, the fairy one? No, there it is. I also really like, what is it? Shiny Dragapult, I think, is pretty good. I do have a Dragapult, but I don't think it's in this game. I guess that means... I'm pretty sure I have a shiny Dragapult in Sword and Shield, but I can't remember why. Let's take a hop across the river and see if that water one is it. I mean, it does not have to be Palafin, it can be anything. Oh, if you want to do anything, then... I guess we can do this next one. What? Who's hiding in the bush? Rookie, you do not want this fight. Okay. How about a Water Gudra? Water Gudra isn't it that bad, actually. Because you can be Sapsipper. Let's... Oh yeah, you gotta be online here for a sec. This shouldn't change my raids? Because it's still Incineroar? It changed my raids. Well, the Gudra's gone. Oh, and now we have sponsored raids. What's the sponsor? Is it just Blissey again? Yeah, it's just Blissey again. Do you want to do Blissey raids? Because I can keep looking around for other things. And a Goodra would actually been pretty nice. She's got shiny Palmot. Ooh, that's a good one. Nice pink reddish coloration. Alright, we got Breloom here. I'm just gonna open it up for the Breloom. Alright, well, Fable's probably fine. Shouldn't be difficult in the slightest. Okay, if it's starting with Mach Punch, I'm gonna estimate that it doesn't really have anything to hit me. As long as it doesn't click Spore, I'll be good. Ooh, even an attack drop. Okay, it does Spore, but it's Spored the Toxapex. I'm commenting it just because I got rid of my boost, and I kinda need the Dreading Kiss now that it's Seed Bombing. Stop. Why did it headbutt? At least Grassy Drain's gonna restore my health. That Rayquaza's flying though, it's not gonna get any of the HP recovery. Why did it only click Seed Bomb that one time? Tiny Rayquaza, yeah, I noticed. Very cool, very modern Rayquaza. I wish I had a flying type move though. And Moonblast. I don't think I really need a Broom. That's fighting Tera. Got Herba Mystica. I wasn't paying attention to rewards. Let's go see. Where's my Incineroar run off to? There's grass. There it is. It's in like the most awkward spot to fly to. Let's do challenges group and invite people with code. And there's the code. New York Times to Janet Carter, I guess? Oh, we got Noah. Let's see what they end up locking in. Hopefully it's not Silverleo. Blaziken is a bit of an interesting choice here. Just gonna lock in Clefable because there's no point in locking in anything else. Okay, Regirock is an interesting pick. It is, in fact, a rock. Weak to steel, though. Which Incineroar is Iron Head, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Bold move, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out. Ah, Raging Rock is clear body. Let's Drain Kiss. Okay, it taunted the rock, which, I mean, I'm mental herb, so if it taunted me, I would have been fine, but at least get a little Draining Kiss. Incineroar's bulk up big now. And it's at 2, so I might as well sync up to that. So we're gonna have a turn where we don't have abilities on, but or at least +2 defense. We take about half. Everyone else, not so much. Where's Incineroar at? Spoil, let me sync up that instead. Incineroar's gonna get Tera Shield now. I'm gonna wait for both of the allies to get hit before I go for the heal cheer. Alright. I mean, we've lost it at this point, but I'm gonna heal cheer just to see if I can get a good enough heal cheer to be brought back to life. The Raging Rock is Rock Blast. Oh, it's also Tera Rock. Ever using Blaziken again? Yeah, Blaziken isn't great for Tera raids because it's really frail. It'd be better if you had something like, something that has like Drain Punch, for example, is much better. Because then you can heal yourself. Like Hariyama or Iron Hands or even Annihilate. That wouldn't be useful here because Incineroar bulks up to +6, so you have to have a way around Incineroar bulking up to +6. But because you guys don't have stuff trained up for Incineroar raids, we're just going to do regular raids for a while. Like Koraidon has it, I can guarantee you it does not. Because Koraidon sets up the sun, which will increase the power of Incineroar's fire-type moves. And Koraidon doesn't have enough way to overpower Incineroar's defense boost. So, let's see... We do have... Let's go over this Fairy Blissey, because Fairy Terra Shards are always nice to have. I think the last Fairy that we had was Primarina. I'm gonna change Pokemon, but I'll wait for the code to be up for a minute or so before I change Pokemon. I have to go to get Prim... Who? Primanurk? Real quick? Alright, well, good luck on your quest. Nobody selects this in the next 20 seconds, I'm just gonna cancel it. Alright. Have to go get a Primarina. Oh, you mean for Incineroar? Primarina's not going to really help you against Incineroar. Because Incineroar has Iron Head. So it'll just boost to +6, and then it will do all of your health in one Iron Head. But if nobody's interested in doing raids, then I'm going to go back to looking for blue Gliscors. Gligars, sorry. If you're going to build anything, you can either build a Malamar, which will have Contrary, or better yet, you could just build a Clefable with Unaware. Because Unaware means that you won't be affected by Incineroar's damage increases. Where am I going? It's over here somewhere. Hi Sua, how you doing? What moves should Clefable have? So if you're going to use Clefable, you gotta have Draining Kiss, because that will heal you after you use it, but it also does super effective damage. And then having the Calm Mind, so that you can increase your own damage, is really good, because it gives you a special attack boost. And then Psych Up to copy the Incineroar's defense increases that it creates for itself is really nice to have. And lastly, just Moonblast for increased fairy damage over your Draining Kiss is the set that I run. Of course, you can just rewind the stream if you want to see it again. I thought this point was... It was something different, okay. I'm used to seeing all the pink ones. Okay, I'm gonna give it this picnic, and since we've had some people drift in, I'll go back to the Incineroar to see if there's anybody else who wants to try and beat the Incineroar in the meantime. Does not seem like there is a blue Gligar. I got my Clefable Shiny from Pokemon Home. What game did it originally come from? Was it Let's Go, perchance? The shiny hunting is super easy in Let's Go. So I could totally believe if it came from there. But Let's Go Eevee? Ah, that's right. It's like I'm a psychic type. I'll join. Sounds good, Lord Jick? I thought that was junk there for a second, but no, my eyesight isn't quite what I thought it was. But that's Lord Jack. Which is slow as frick. Yeah. That's just how it is, though. A 938 catch combo? I mean, that seems like a lot to me, but I also didn't play Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, so that could be, like, really easy. Well, by the time you're seeing this, I mean, the raid's probably started because of stream delay. So if you haven't gotten it yet, then it's gonna be a bit rough. I mean, we might as well cancel since there's only 8 seconds and Hartford probably isn't gonna be able to lock into Clefable fast enough. So I'll restart the clock. How's everything going today? Everything's going pretty well, all things considered. We already got today's team out. So I don't have to worry about that for another 24 hours. I was trying to find a blue Gligar, but just couldn't get it. On the wrong Wi-Fi? Oh yeah, you gotta be online. Or you're just on the wrong router or something. No, my house has 2 different routers? Ah, I see. Must be a big house. or like you got the one router, but it had like a really weird name, and so you don't want people to know about it, so you got like a second like lesser router to like be like the name of your actual house. Because if the name of like the stronger router is like I love clicking minimize, then yeah, you're probably gonna need another router with another name or something. Fortunately, one does not like the basement. Oh, that's also a good reason for having two routers. I have my team together, but I haven't used it in an actual fight. Well, hopefully, we haven't really had much time for if you beat me in a battle, you get my Pokemon lately. But I'm hoping that we can do that a bit next week. Because I don't think we'll have, I don't think we're going to have a 7-star Tera raid next weekend. So that would be a good time to bring it back. Well, we also have to go back to playing Pokemon Sword without ever looking at it. Jack, do you have a different Pokemon other than Volcarona? I mean, I guess we can run it with the Volcarona, but I don't think we're gonna win. Tomorrow's Baltimore Regionals, though, so I'm excited to see what gets cooked up over there. Yeah, there's gonna be some tech that I can steal for the 128 teams challenge. Because there's been like a small development with like Eviolite Venonat. My fault, I didn't realize the time was so low. Yeah. I guess I should say I have the team in Rage, just not in a serious setting. Oh, what do you mean you have a raid team? I should check. Okay, this Clipable is unaware. Let's just go for the Draining Kiss to get some health back. Okay, give me your defense boost. At least you're activating your flame body on the Incineroar, which is pretty useful. Just try to move the least, like, put the controller down for the Volcarona. Because the Volcarona needs to die, like, the minimum number of times here. To do, like, the best that it can. So it's really useful if the Volcarona just doesn't move at all. And only is, like, forced to move after a while. Why Eviolite Venonat? What does that do that Venomoth couldn't? Well, it's tankier and you're slower, so you have more play inside of Trick Room. And, I mean, Eviolite Venonat still does everything that Venomoth does, because you still have the Compound Eyes and Sleep Powder. And you have, like, Rage Powder for redirection. But yeah, Venomoth is just too frail compared to Venonat. And it's just kind of in an awkward speed tier, whereas Venonat has its own little niche. not saying that this is impossible right now. I'm just saying the Incineroar really needs to not crit me. And I need to get my Tera off. Okay, got the Flame Body. Volcarona is forced to Quiver Dance. Currently at +2 on the Calm Minds. I don't know about the other Clefable though. I'm just gonna Draining Kiss, so even if it crits me, I'll still probably live, and then we can start Moonblasting it. Don't worry, he crit me twice. I doubt the crits matter, but I mean, as long as you're soaking them up, then better you than me. No, I think I need... Actually, how many boosts is the other Clefable at? I'm gonna have to keep attacking while the other Clefable hopefully keeps Calm Minding, because then I can just psych up their boost. Because that's damage. Okay, the other Clefable's just Moonblasting anyways. I mean, it's gonna be close. Oh, shucks. Hold on, let me set up a Clefable. Alright, well, sounds good. Guess I'll just meander around. Or at least have a Pokemon that won't get two-shot. Well, it's very difficult to have a Pokemon that won't get two-shot in front of Incineroar, since it maxes out its attack. Is that pink? Nah, you're a brown log. What am I running on it? I'll pull up my Clefable real quick. So you're going to want Draining Kiss, because Draining Kiss heals you, but it also deals some pretty decent fairy damage, especially once you've got your Fairy Tera up. Calm Mind increases your special attack, and special defense doesn't really matter, it's just Calm Mind is just here for boosting your special attack. Psych Up is so that you can copy the Incineroar's defense boost that it creates for itself with its bulk up. And Moonblast is going to be your main fairy damage. And Incineroar does start with a taunt. So if you want to risk the 1 in 4 of not getting taunted, you can do that, but I'm Mental Herb, so I don't have to take that risk. I never tried that new pig Pokemon. I know it's bulky, but how is the damage output on Oinkologne? Is that the one you're referring to? I don't think Oinkologne has the damage output. It might be able to, like, curse? But I think for everything that Oinkologne does, Snorlax just does better. What's happening now? Right now we're just waiting for Lord Jack to get a Clefable going, which, I mean, it's probably been enough time. You can open the group again, and if they don't have enough time, then you can just reset the lobby. Do IVs matter? IVs 100% matter. They are exceptionally important. IVs are the difference between life and death in a lot of cases. On the Clefable? Well, IVs matter on everything. Not just Clefable. You should always be maxing out your IVs for the greatest chance of victory. Or minimizing them in cases like Trick Room, but Trick Room isn't great for Tera raids. I don't think we've had a 7-star that's used Foul Play yet. What is the Clefable IVs you have? Max. Max IVs. Every stat. You need max speed so that you're outspeeding Incineroar, and you need to be max defense so that you're taking the least amount of damage from Incineroar, and you need to be max HP so that you have the ability to actually take as much damage from Incineroar, and you gotta be max special attack to do as much damage as possible to Incineroar. Attack doesn't really matter. Neither does special defense in this case, but you should probably still have those maxed out. Where's the hyper training guy? The hyper training guy is on top of the mountain in whatever the ghost gym town is called. He's like right next to the Pokemon Center with the Obama Snow. Just gonna cancel this one, so wait for Lord Jack to finish their Clefable. We can start abolishing the squirrel population. Can I hyper train really quick? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Should be almost good on just missing Draining Kiss and Calm Mind. Alright, sounds like you're cooking. Weird stat spread, but they have good HP and attack, but male has better attack and defense, whereas the female has better attack and or better HP and special defense. Oh, I would not know that. Wonder how today's team is doing. Ooh, 3 out of 10. Let me mimic you here. I feel like I'm getting ambushed. Alright, let's open up to link code and see who's ready to go. Male has 100 HP and 100 attack, where the female has 115 HP and 90 attack and 90 special def, and the rest of the stats are the same, except for the above mentioned. Well, isn't that curious? Clefable is maxed out. Well, that sounds like an extremely effective Clefable. Alrighty then, let's give it a whirl. I'm going to mimic your every move. Well, I mean, if we had... You don't need to. I mean, hopefully there's not, like, crits or anything that forces us to play differently, but... Content that, I think that Clefable was leftovers. That might change things a little bit. Oh no, it's Mental Herb. Nice. Let's get off a Draining Kiss. While Incineroar hopefully bulks up. Incineroar's gonna bulk up a few times. Take away abilities here, and Incineroar is currently only +1 in defense, which I guess is still worth Psychipping. I get the burn on the Flare Blitz, which is kind of annoying. He crit me again. It might not have been a crit, it's just that he was unaware for that turn. Or, unaware was turned off. But, I mean, getting crit is pretty unlucky. Where's Incineroar at now? Okay, I want to psych up that instead. Like I said, weird stat spread. Female, I guess, is supposed to be the special wall, where the male is the physical wall. But the truth is, female will be best suited for walling due to higher HP. It is one way to look at it, yeah. Kind of reminds me of Basket Legion. Because both Basket Legion are the gender differences. It's like the physical one is more physical attack, and the female one is more special attack. But like it's still kind of not very reliable to use the special attack on the female one. Were you about to enter Tera Shield without getting all our HP back up? Let me just heal Cheer to get rid of that burn. At least we have our defense buffs locked in. But why is it... Oh, the other Clefable's gone again. Is the other Clefable not unaware? You shouldn't be getting one shot if you're unaware. Nah, this one's Cute Charm. That's why it's getting KO'd in one hit. Yeah, so you don't want to change your Clefable to Unaware, because that's the main reason that you run Clefable. Is because Incineroar goes to +6 by using Bulk Up, and Bulk Up increases its attack and defense all the way to being max. So by using the ability Unaware, which makes you oblivious to your opponent's stat changes, you can be completely disregard Incineroar's attack boost, which allows you to live its attacks. Somehow disconnected. Well, the battle ended anyways. Oh, also my Tera Ray crystal disappeared. My day must have flipped over because it's been an hour and 10 minutes since I started. Where did Incineroar? There it is. Oh, game, don't do this to me. Okay. I guess I'll give Lord Jack a minute or so to change their Clefable's ability. Female Basket Legion is mixed attacker, actually having 100 special attack and 92 physical attack, whereas the male is pure physical. Yep. That's why the Oinkolones reminded me of that, where like one of them is kind of like better than the other, even though they like swap things. There's just kind of one that is like objectively a bit better, even though there's usage cases for both. All right, let's run it back. Back with better internet. Well, that sounds like a plan. They're both the exact same. Really comes down to if you want bulky mixed or bulky physical. I think both are good options for different reasons. Well, when I was talking about, if you're talking about the bulk, whenever I was talking about bulk, I meant like on the Oinkolones. Because one has more HP, so therefore, Pokemon with more HP are better in scenarios whenever there's like Super Fang or Leech Seed or Drain Punch or those kind of things that restore more health for your opponent. Whereas Pokemon that have naturally higher defense but lower HP are a bit better for taking attacks. Because you can rest and the percentage of HP is still the same, but you're taking less damage. Haunts me, but I'm Mental Herb. Get one Draining Kiss, while Incineroar hopefully sets up its bulk ups. Flare Blitz is not what I wanted to see there. So now it's going to turn off our abilities. And it can just KO me. It didn't hit the other Clefable though, so they can get the Psych Up off. I'm going to Draining Kiss just because I'm going to die. So I'd rather get another charge towards my Tera. Oh, I didn't die. That's kind of... Why did I not die? It turned off my ability. That's epic. Let's psych up the Incineroar. Would Magic Bounce be good for this raid? You could bounce back the taunt, but Incineroar will still bulk up to +6 and then just demolish you. And the taunt only lasts for 3 turns. I'm currently that, right? Nah, I'm only +3. Let's try and get some Draining Kiss health back. There are ways to turn bulk upping. Let's... Ah, it's gonna set Tera Shield. It's not letting me do anything right now. Doesn't the Male Rescue usually run max speed and attack with Swift Swim? Well, if you're Swift Swim, you're running max attack, and if you're Choice Scarf, then you're running max speed. Because then you're like adaptability. So it depends which one. But yes and yes. Oh, was that? I'm gonna just take the one Calm Mind, because I think I can afford to have it before I Tera, and hopefully it just doesn't crit me. Okay, it's using Darkest Lariat, so even if it crits me, it can't kill me. Nice little boost there, means I can Calm Mind again. I'm just gonna Calm Mind to max +6, because I think that's the only way we win at this point. And then everyone can psych up my Calm Mind boost. Don't crit me here. I mean, we lose because we've lost the other Clefables too many times, but... Get health back. I don't really touchable by crits. Even if the game is over now. Would you mind if I super train my Clefable real quick? I mean, if it increases our chance of victory, then go right ahead. I think its speed is a bit low, so Incineroar is faster than me. Yeah, you really want to be faster than Incineroar. Otherwise, you're prone to, like, getting Iron Head flinched. Which, it never really prioritizes that, but it is possible. Should I use Dondozo for Unaware? No, Dondozo doesn't really have any good damage output for this raid. Whereas Clefable is super effective. And one more Caps Kid. Alright, that should be enough to satiate my bloodlust. Let's see, are we ready to go for another run? One sec, almost done. Well, you have, at this point, 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Actually, that's not that. You have 120, you have 150 seconds as of right that moment. So that's 149 to spare. Now it's 139. Looks like we got Tobias stepping up to the plate. Wonder what Tobias is gonna bring. Hopefully it's a Clefable. What about fake tears on Clefable? You're unaware, so unaware works for both positive stat boost and negative stat boost. So even if you clicked fake tears into Incineroar, it wouldn't do any more damage. Oh, Tobias looks like they found their Clefable. By the way, my Switch died. Well, whenever it gets back online, we'll run the Incineroar raid, but I don't think there's much point in waiting an extra 13 seconds. We'll also be back on Sunday before Incineroar disappears. But it'll be much more hectic at that time, since there's usually a bunch of people that try to finish the raid last minute. Haunted that Clefable, but that Clefable is probably Mental Herb. Oh, it is not. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bet that Tobias's Clefable is not level 100. Let's just check this here. And yep, that is a level 75 Clefable. That is Tera Bug with no held item. Huh. It's faster if we just do this. I gotta leave, so I think so. Bye. Well, thanks for coming out, Hartford River. Sorry. I appreciate it. And maybe we'll see you on Sunday. After having used Alolan Executor for about a week now, I have developed a fondness for the big coconut tree. I mean, it is one of the world champion's favorite Pokemon. I don't know which form specifically, but Wolfglick loves Executor. he likes the Kanto form. I mean, that's believable. I think both forms are great. I would have to say I think I like the Kanto form more, though. Keeping it classic. Alright, let's try that again, and hopefully nobody brings a level 75 Tera Bug Clefable. Because that thing is heckin' useless. It's in fact a detriment. I'm having a berry on my Clefable because it allows me to take damage and build my Tera by the time of my first down. Well, I mean, hopefully you'd never get downed, but you can just take the 1 in 4 chance to get taunted. What is this group code? Crady? Cranny? 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 Oddly enough, Alolan form feels more like an evolution instead of a different form because its stats are different from Kanto forms. Yeah. And it's just bigger, too. I remember when they first introduced regional variants, and the first regional variants that they introduced was like Ninetales, Sandslash, and I think Alolan Exeggutor. Or no, it was Alolan Raichu. Who were the first? It's been a while since I've watched the first. Introducing regional variants. Sun and Moon. Because the Alolan Exeggutor was the one that really made my head spin, where I was like, whoa. Alright, what is Brillicify doing in my For You? Oh, there's a video by the one integral that's being recommended to me from 8 years ago that asks the question, how will Alolan forms work? It's not quite the question. Doesn't quite answer my question. I'm pretty sure it was like Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Sandslash, and then either Alolan Raichu or Alolan Exeggutor in that first video. They took 10 from Kanto Form's speed and put it into Alolan Form's attack, going up to 105. And it makes sense. You want to have more of a physical attacker. Not a critical hit on Clefable. Ooh, unfortunately, Clefable catches the taunt again. No, not Flare Blitz. Not Flare Blitz Burn. That's annoying. Now it's gonna nullify abilities, and I think I have to go down here. I'm gonna wait for that other Clefable to come back, because it needs to psych up the boost so that I can die. Otherwise, we're not gonna get defense boost, and this is gonna be a real pain. Because after I die, it's gonna set up Tera Shield, and then we can't psych up the defense boost from it. Oh, Clefable, you need to psych up the defense boost. What? Why are we not psyching up the defense boost? It's like... I guess I could try it and see if I'll live, but I don't think I will. Yeah, kill me because I don't have an ability. And now it's at the Tera Shield, so... I mean, we just block. Why... We have the Psych Up. That's what the Psych Up is for. It's for... Okay. I guess I'll just lose this one. Dragon Hammer is the only reason I run a mixed Alola form because it doesn't have any good special dragon attacks. You don't have, like, Draco Meteor? I have Draco. Okay, so when Incineroar goes for the bulk up in front of you, you have to psych it up. Because otherwise, if the Incineroar clicks Flare Blitz into me and then turns off my Unaware, then it's going to KO me. And if you haven't psyched up the defense boost, and I haven't psyched up the defense boost, then we lose. So it's very crucial to psych up the defense boost. In 1 sec to run to the bathroom? Alright, bet. Yes, but I never run that move. It learned special attack and therefore got good. Oh, you mean in like a Tera raid sense? Yeah, I get that. I mean, dragon damage isn't really that good for Tera raids anyways. Because you can just do fairy damage with like Draining Kiss and stuff. The only thing that dragon can reasonably bleed is like other dragons. Which you'd be weak to. This Dragon Hammer hits pretty hard. It's a 90 base power, so very good. I thought it was 100. I thought it was like Ice Hammer and stuff. Where you get like 100 base power but 90 accuracy. Nope, 100 base power, or 90 base power with 100 accuracy. Well, the more you know. If they ever put Dragon Hammer on something other than a Alolan Exeggutor and Raging Bolt. Oh, sorry. No, the group code just in case Lord Jack comes back in the time that the group code is going on. A lot of 8s today. I feel like I've been getting more 8s than I normally do. And NYs. But we didn't get NY this time. Is your team story team? No, no. I just have Clefable for doing the raids and then random shinies that I just train up. Who do I even have? I think it's like a Vileplume, a Banette, a Garganacl, a Low-Kicks, and a Bomb. Actually, story team is Reginald, the Dunsparce, Scoville, the Scovillain, Terry, the Splidops, Thermont from Vermont, the Baxcalibur, Dombeak, the Quaquaval, and Forgoth, the Houndstone. I'm coming one sec. Oh lordy, coming. Trying to get Sawsbook here to craft Psych up. Well, in that case, I might as well just cancel it. I like Kanto Electrode in the early days of Scarlet and Violet and ran Tera Ice on it to Nasty Surprise for ground and grass types. Yeah, it's a good type to have on it. Because the combination of ice and electrics hits like everything. Because electric is resisted by ground, grass, dragon, and other electrics, but ice hits all of those except for other electrics for super effective. It's too bad we didn't get an Electrify Pokemon in this game, though. I feel like they purposefully didn't give us any Electrify Pokemon in the same way they purposely didn't add Shedinja in the game. But I feel like it wouldn't have been that busted. Only Deerling hair. Well, it's not my hair dealing hair. It's coming from a deer that's got hair. I'm sure it'll work. Oh, console's falling asleep. Got it? Alright. Let's do challenges group and invite people with code. What did I get? Defense and... Ooh, this is a good piece. Kind of. I'll wait for a bit just to see if anybody else joins, but we should be able to beat it with 2. Give it another 20 seconds or so. That's enough time. Catcher Electro needs more coverage, though. Grass, not at the very least. It's sad when Dedenne also has a very weak electric type, has better coverage and hits harder than the Speedy Ball. Yeah. I don't really know what you do to, like, fix Electrode, though. Because I feel like it's kind of better if it is, like, the fastest thing, but just doesn't do... Because it's kind of like the Regieleki problem, where Regieleki pretty much only had electric type coverage, but it was just really, really fast. And especially the fact that our E-Terrain Pokemon in this game is Pincurchin. Well, I guess Miraidon, but that's restricted, so that doesn't really count. But our only E-Terrain mon is Pincurchin. 3 listings. Taunted with Fable again. Don't Flare Blitz me. Okay, it bulked up in front of me. Nice. Now, where are you at? Here's it turning off abilities. Only one bulk up? I guess I'll take it. Better than nothing. Now where are you at? Only 2? Why is this taking so long? I'm gonna Draining Kiss it one more time and hope that it bulks up again. His abilities are back on now, so we should have a problem with that. Now where is it at? Okay, +3 is much more reasonable. Now let's get up Combine. Now that we're at +3, it should start just Darkest Lariating, and we don't die to the Darkest Lariat crit. Oh, maybe we did, it would have been close. Draining Kiss with the Terra Shield is great. Get a little bit more. For the just in cases. Also so I can Tera. So it gets bounced though for grass types and has 100 and attacking stats at 100 HP. At least can live a few non-severe hits where Electro doesn't. Okay, ain't nobody use a bounce Electro. Ain't nobody use a bounced Regieleki. You gotta be on something crazy to be using bounced Regieleki. But Electro still has like foul play. Like it has more coverage than what Regieleki does. It's just slower than Regieleki. Combined. And whenever Clefable comes back, it can copy my boost. Combine one more time. I just need Draining Kiss for health. Ah, Bellybull got the parrot. Might be handy here in a sec. Oh, not the earthquake. Okay, we're fine. If the earthquake crit is there, I was not going to be a happy camper. Okay, just one more Moonblast, and can move because Para. I'd love to see it. Means we waste less time in the animation. And we're clear. Ooh, some salty herbs is nice. The Para saved us? Not really. We would have still had enough turns to defeat it. I'm just gonna save over that. It was handy, but not necessary. Going in a regular ball? I mean, you do you. I just like to get all mine in Premier Balls because I think they look nice. It's also really difficult to catch starters in Premier Balls because they only have the base catch rate. Alright, well, I feel like that was a good little grind session, even if we did only end up defeating one Incineroar, but it's been over 2 hours, and I feel like that's a good amount of time for the middle raid grind sesh, and it's better to end on a high note. So we're gonna probably end things there. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the live stream, and even consider subscribing, because both of those things help me out an absolute ton. And if you haven't seen the 128 Teams Challenge, I would suggest going and checking that out, because you might learn a thing or two about competitive Pokemons. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.